All right, man. I think we officially ready to start. We got a couple things to react to today. Not gonna lie, just seen some stuff that I want to touch on that I'm I got some knowledge about, but let y'all come in here, get settled in.
Yeah.
Let y'all get settled in.
Tensions is definitely rising.
Let y'all pop in the chat.
Teed up right now. Tea time. Tea time. Tea time, tea time, tea time. Tea time like I got a cup of this shit. Tea time like golf at 5:45. I love to fuck on a regular bitch. Famous hoes lame, but they stay on my dick. Heard your new joint, it's embarrassing shit. You talk to the cops on some therapist shit. You act like you love this American shit, but really the truth is you're scared of the six. Yeah, you're scared of the six. Yeah, you're scared of the six. Your bodyguard put in some work on the flute. Now you wanna go and inherit the shit. Don't talk to the boy about comparison shit, or come to the boy on some arrogant shit. The weapons we got is some terrorist shit. Like TV producers, we airing the shit. She asking for bread for her parents and shit. I told her I don't got no cash and she said she could wait on a rack on some Arabic shit. I pull out $1 million to stare at the shit. My dick just got hard cause a wire just hit. My schedule was out, come spinners for real. Man, fuck all that spinning the narrative shit. I melt down the chains that I bought from your boss. Give a fuck about all of that heritage shit. Since V not around, the members done hung up the Louis. They not even wearing that shit. Don't come to the boy about repairing some shit. Don't come to the boy about sparing some shit. You lucky that Vogue was suing, cause I would've been with the Wassers in Paris and shit.
Is you fucking crazy? Is you fucking crazy? And they scared of the 7. After 1-3, then we turn up 11. Keep the shit open like 7-Eleven. Me at the house, I got 7 in heaven. They think I'm satanic, I keep me a rebel. Lil' shorty a therapist, Papa is good. She ushered my way, then she started confessing. I know it's at stake, I'm screaming free Jeffrey. Connect, collect calls right off of the celly. Gave her the blues, not talking about belly. Don't keep it sincere, I go Machiavelli. I got the juice now, it's heavy. Always on tea time, been ready. Yeah. Is you fucking crazy?
Go.
Wrap around me cause I'm got property. Chocolate AP and chocolate the V's. Got the Willy Wonka factory. Burn that athlete like it's calorie. And in the pickup truck, the baby fuck Mercedes. The baby fuck Mercedes. I fuck a nigga bitch, but she can't have a baby. I shoot your ass in Walmart like I'm a baby.
Hey, everybody popping in.
Yeah.
New stream.
Tensions is definitely
Had to
rising.
reset it.
Teed
This
up right now.
should tell you. This should tell you where we going with this though. So y'all pop in. I say what's up.
Tea time like I got a cup of this shit. Tea time like golf at 5:45. I love to fuck on a regular bitch. Famous hoes lame, but they stay on my dick. Heard your new joint, it's embarrassing shit. You talk to the cops on some therapist shit. You act like you love this American shit, but really the truth is you're scared of the six. Yeah, you're scared of the six. Yeah, you're scared of the six. Your bodyguard put in some work on the flute. Now you wanna go and inherit the shit. Don't talk to the boy about comparison shit, or come to the boy on some arrogant shit. The weapons we got is some terrorist shit. Like TV producers, we airing the shit. She asking for bread for her parents and shit. I told her I don't got no cash and she said she could wait on a rack on some Arabic shit. I pull out $1 million to stare at the shit. My dick just got hard cause a wire just hit. My schedule was out, come spinners for real. Man, fuck all that spinning the narrative shit. I melt down the chains that I bought from your boss. Give a fuck about all of that heritage shit. Since V not around, the members done hung up.
No cap, bro. It's been raining like crazy, bro. I ain't gonna fake. It's been on and off raining like crazy.
Some shit. You lucky that Vogue was suing, cause I would've been with the Wassers in Paris and shit.
Is you fucking crazy? Is you fucking crazy? And they scared of the 7. After 1-3, then we turn up 11. Keep the shit open like 7-Eleven. Me at the house, I got 7 in heaven. They think I'm satanic, I keep me a rebel. Lil' shorty a therapist.
Whole time I paused it by accident, but we might as well get straight into it, man. So boom. So look. I was scrolling on my Twitter timeline today, and seen that Travis Scott got dissed by Pusha T in a verse. We're gonna play the song on stream too, so we can react to the full song. But allegedly, more than likely, since Utopia was definitely mentioned, and AE, who happens to be Tyga's right hand man, was mentioned, that Pusha definitely took a shot at Travis. Which honestly, I feel like innocent bystander, because we all know Travis not gonna respond. If Travis goes back at Pusha T, I'd actually be shocked. I'm a Travis Scott fan. I haven't seen no one diss Travis, and I definitely ain't seen Travis really take shots at anybody for real. I know he's outright openly said, like, you know, he was distancing himself away from Kanye and all the other BS that he got going on, but yeah, bro, I don't ultimately know what's going down with that, bro. But to really break it down from what I've read so far, Pusha T has been holding this beef. He's been holding it for 2 years, since 2023, when Travis dropped Utopia, which he mentions in the song. He drops a Utopia mention in the song. Allegedly, Travis pulled up to Paris, where Louis Vuitton HQ is, where Pharrell lives, where Pusha and his brother Malice was formerly known as the group Clips. They was recording their album that's finna drop in July, and isn't Pusha T like 50, nigga, too old for it? Again, let me get to it though. Let me break it down though. So Pusha basically, Travis pulls up to play the Utopia album for Pharrell and Clips that's in the studio, and whoever else is in the studio producing their album. Travis plays Meltdown, which I just played. If you've been paying attention how I started the stream, I just played Meltdown. Travis does not play the beginning of Meltdown, which includes Drake's verse that takes a shot at Pharrell for the jewelry that Drake bought from Pharrell that is in reference. I think the jewelry is from the group he was with from Nerd, or something related to Pharrell that's really like sentimental. But he was auctioning it off. Drake took that and melted the chains down, basically on some some rich spoiled brat type. I'm trying to keep my cousin to a minimum, but yeah, basically he did something that was real idiotic and real childish by melting the chains down, just to say, like, you know, like, I did it, and then mention it on the song, like, yeah, like, I took your jewelry, I took your jewelry and melted it down just because I didn't even want the chains in the first place. I just didn't want you to have them. And so took a shot at Pharrell and took a shot at Pusha T. Pusha T obviously did not respond to Drake, because last time Pusha T responded to Drake, we found out that Drake had a kid. We did not know about Adonis until Pusha T dropped that diss. And then after that, Pusha T refused. In this interview that he recently did, Pusha T has refused to go back at Drake. He doesn't. He basically is saying he's not gonna take the bait. Which, honestly, I don't blame Pusha T. Pusha T really has no stake in beefing with Drake. It just doesn't. It doesn't do him no justice. I feel like he won the battle by literally forcing Drake to be a out in the open dad. To literally reveal that he had a son. And then seeing Drake get killed by Kendrick, like, it's no stake in that. Anyways, but yeah, basically, yeah, it's just it's no point. It's no point. Kendrick and Drake beef was alright, just couldn't stand Not Like Us being played I mean, that's just, it's like Hit 'Em Up. Not Like Us is literally Hit 'Em Up. That like, Not Like Us is this generation's Hit 'Em Up. Because when Hit 'Em Up dropped, that was being played all over the radio. Who Shot You was played, but not like Hit 'Em Up was one of them ones. It was like whole world bobbing their heads to this. Even on the East Coast, they was bobbing their heads to it. People on the East Coast act like they wasn't really rocking with Hit 'Em Up, but Hit 'Em Up, come on now, Hit 'Em Up was a global record. Who Shot You got Biggie literally popped for performing it on the West Coast. So that's just really where that went. But getting back to the beef. So basically, also in the interview that Pusha T did, Pusha T goes on to say that basically that's where the beef started. When Travis played Meltdown, when Meltdown was released on Utopia and it was heard, that's what really kick-started the beef between Pusha and Travis. But really, Pusha just had this hate brewing inside of him and didn't really say nothing about it. He just put in the song. And how Pusha T feels is that they were in the lab. Travis interrupted that session for that. Very theatrical in the studio, very animated, very hyped about the song. Did not play the verse that seemingly dissed Pharrell and Pusha in that song. So it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Like, I get it. I very much so understand to Pusha's point that you literally took time out your day to come in and interrupt me, putting in work. That's like if somebody came, like I'm streaming and somebody literally comes and tries to interrupt me from doing that, I'm gonna be literally heated. Like, that's gonna irritate me for sure, 1,000%. So I get it. I very much understand why Pusha would be mad in that sense. And Pusha also goes on to say in the same interview that he feels that Travis is always being a neutral party in situations, in these beefs. He's claiming that he's done it with Drake. He did it with Kanye. And I think he did it with Future and Metro Boomin when they played Like That. When they first played Like That, and it was revealed that Kendrick's verse was on there dissing Drake and J. Cole, which seemingly ignited the beef between the two. So here's my take on that part. Do I think that Travis is wrong for that? For Meltdown, and again, I feel like money is money, right? Like, it's money to be made, especially in these type of spaces, in the artist sense. Money is to be made. For Travis's part, and again, this also goes back to Pusha being a little too old for this. Because I feel like in terms of, like, why am I being forced to pick sides because of what y'all got going on, right? Like, I'm over here in my own lane, doing my thing. I got certain people I want to work with, right? Certain people I want to collab with. You might be beefing with this person, but I don't got beef with him. He ain't did me no dirt. This, like, for me, and then it's like it's the music industry. Like, I can see if they best friends. Like, if this is my best friends, like my best bros, y'all beefing with them, I ain't finna hang around them. Like I ain't finna be on that type of timing. Like I'm not gonna click up with people that you don't really rock with. But if we're colleagues, cause this is like we're colleagues. Yeah, some of these people have been making music together for years. But can you call on this person to, if you get in the gym, can he come bail you out? Like, has he been to family vacations and family dinners? Like, think about it like that. So when Pusha gets upset at Travis for being a neutral party, it's like, could you blame him though? Could you blame him though? Yeah, Drake took a shot at Kanye on Sicko Mode. Check Silver Stripes. That's what I like. Okay. That song was one of the most played songs of when Sicko Mode dropped. 2020, I mean when Astroworld dropped. Like 2021. Let me cause Travis be dropping shit every 3 years. I was way off. Astroworld dropped in 2018. 2019 technically, but 2018. 2018 going to 2019, that song was one of the most played songs in the world. In the world. Especially on the radio. You couldn't get in the car without hearing Sicko Mode, bro. So, again, yeah, Kanye was Travis's mentor. Respect to it. Respect to it for sure. Name a song with Travis and Kanye that was overly played. Piss on Your Grave wasn't. It was a good song, but it wasn't overly played. It wasn't like a this is it, like smash hit. I'm a Travis Scott fan, so I can say this. So that and Mo Bamba was mostly played. Yeah, Mo Bamba and Sicko Mode was going crazy on the radio, on the music charts. It was going. Sicko Mode was number 1 for I don't know how long. That's how good the song was. Like it's one of them songs that literally gets overplayed so much that you don't even like it no more. Still don't play Sicko Mode to this day. Yeah, like. So yeah, and then you also gotta think, bro, like with Travis and hold on, cause my laptop in a period. Gotta plug in my laptop charger, chat. Hold on. So yeah, then you gotta think. Okay, so now we gotta think about. Let's think about. Let's also think about other people like that Travis has collaborated with. Like Travis was a part of Good Music at one point, but again, Good Music fell apart because of who? Kanye. It didn't fall apart. Appreciate the. Did we get a sub? Yes, we did. 1539. Appreciate the sub. So like, that bro said that this beef shit keeps up. I might have to intervene. What are you gonna do? Literally, what are you gonna do? Pro said I might have to intervene, but yeah, like you really gotta think about it, bro. Like all of this is literally like what is Travis supposed to do? It's money to be made. If there's a collab out there that I think that's gonna push, either enhance my song or push it to the top, I'm going with it. And a Drake feature, come on now. I'm like, what are we doing? I don't blame him. Then him being cool with Future and Metro. A good song is a good song. So him hyping up a song that was gonna seemingly diss Drake and J. Cole. I mean, music is music. Travis is one of them people that appreciates the music side of it. He's taking shots at people that he cool with, but the song is a good song. Like That was a good song. Sicko Mode was a good song. Kanye was dissing everybody, and yeah, Travis was defending Kanye until he couldn't defend Kanye no more. So, like, Travis being a neutral party in this, I don't think should come with so much hate. But I think Pusha T just really just hates Travis in general. I really think he has hate for it. It sounds like this album that's finna drop in July is finna diss a lot of rappers. I don't know who's been behind the scenes going at Pusha besides probably Kanye, besides Drake. I don't know who else has joined in on that Pusha T hate train, but Pusha T very much feels like the victim here. Very, very much feels like the victim here. Appreciate whoever just subbed up. Appreciate the sub. But yeah, Pusha T is definitely out here trying to make himself the victim in this. And I mean, ultimately, that's cool if that's the route you want to go with. But it's just like again, I have not heard nobody mention Pusha T for real, besides Drake. But Pusha T is taking that, well, when I respond, I'm the bad guy. I will say, revealing somebody's kid before they reveal their kid to the world is low-key crazy. It's low-key crazy. Now, does that imply that Drake was a deadbeat dad? We may never know what was going on behind the scenes. But having to put your kid in the public eye because somebody else dug that up, I understand. I could very much understand why Drake hates Pusha T's guts. I would hate his guts too, low key. But I also don't absolve Drake because Drake do be throwing shots at people. Drake be walking around like he's the biggest bully on the planet until you meet the biggest bully on the planet. Pusha T, I think, was still a small fry that just happened to step up and pull a card that you really can't respond back. Like, it's nothing Drake could say after that song. It was nothing he could say after that song. Just like, to me, I felt like the beef was over when Kendrick dropped Euphoria. I think it was when he dropped Euphoria. And like that was just a victory lap. That was just icing on the cake to really nail in the coffin. But I think Euphoria is when the battle ended, because Drake dropped Family Matters, and then Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams. I don't think it was fully done yet though. I don't think it was fully done yet. I think they gave Family Matters. I think Family Matters was for sure Drake's best punch. And I think Meet the Grams was a great punch by Kendrick, but it wasn't his best punch. And I think that's what happened. Like, Kendrick just ran out of punches. I mean, not Kendrick, Drake ran out of punches. That's just really what did it. But we're gonna go ahead and play the Pusha T diss. He dropped the music video 4 hours ago for So Be It.
16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it. Fucking with P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, SCFB, A-Ball LV. I can show you how to bust a brick if you let me. I'm monogram like confetti. Switch is ready. She leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping into Giuseppe. Catch a $150 like each Pirelli. I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, selling the Yeti, then I'm twirling your bitch like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this Kelly. And your ears too if you want 'em blue like Belly. Lot of jetting. product betting, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what. Papa heaven. Fuck around and get your body traced trying to test me. Cause niggas that I'm with like to draw when it's sketchy. If they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me. Buy your dog tags the same place that they would get me. Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it.
You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't right, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced. You ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, gun salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up, them niggas average. Fly 'em in, fly 'em out, only the baddest. If I had her, then you had her, she never mattered. Wish upon the stars on my roof, they all scattered.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like this album, no cap though, this album might be one of them ones. Just because Pusha T's rap style, it's always been aggressive. Since Pusha T really started, like since Millions in the Ceiling, Numbers on the Board, that type of rap, it's been even Blocker with Travis Scott, and people really forget about that. It's been real gritty, and now he got his brother back, and they both on the same type of timing. This might be one of them ones, bruh.
Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn. Off the first ski up, they re-up. It's a pattern, like middlemen, they killing them. You know what happened.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. You cried in front of me, you died in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping, she ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video, I can share and AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke. So be it, so be it.
You could even see it as he's rapping the verse. As he's rapping the verse.
Smoke. So be it, so be it.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. We got to run it. We got to run it back. I'm not gonna fake, but you can see it. Like you can see it even as he's rapping the last verse. For one, so he said, I heard Utopia move down the street. Ex lip gloss popping like his ex. So I'm crying, and he's referring to, I'm assuming it's gotta be Kylie Jenner. Gotta be Kylie Jenner that he's referring to. And basically in the verse he said he's seen Travis lose, but it's almost like he said he watched Travis Scott lose his dignity over time. And Utopia, he feels, is where Travis officially lost his self-respect and dignity. And Pusha T is old, and again, interview that dropped I think yesterday. Pusha T literally told the interviewer Frazier that he just doesn't respect him. He doesn't respect Travis. Called him a vulture. Called him a vulture. It basically says he goes where it's hot or where it's beneficial for him. And that sounds very similar to what people have said about Sir Drake. I don't know, bro. It's OD. It's OD. It's OD. It's a good song, though. I'm really trying to figure out, though, like, it's crazy how you see things unfold over time, like for years, because we've gotten here, right? We've gotten here. To getting here.
Type of shit happen every day. All them a go and them a sharper than clear. None of them have the guts to rise it and spray. None of them have the
Like a
guts
couple,
to
like I want to say what this dropped in like 2015. Like it was all good.
To the most high, on both sides. I pray to God, I pray for hard, I won't lie. Multi, cause I'm dope tied. Convo and a boat ride. Renting cars for the whole month. Drop Porsche money, no cosign. Yeah, my records ain't got to sell, nigga. Woo! Go diamond off of my cell, nigga. Give a fuck what you sells. That chance come, I take mine. I ball hard, you bench ride. So fuck you and your baseline. No sound scan for a bricklayer. Square nigga, you a brick hater. We see a bitch, you fall in love. I fall back cause my bitch data. Where I'm from, we go crazy with them choppers. Selling dope, going diamond on my blocker.
I got dollars on my blocker. Serve it to my vlogger. Yeah, that's my vlogger.
Kids, close your eyes, please.
Welcome to my blocker. Take a look at my world. Diamond on my blocker. All we got is white girl.
Yeah.
All we got is choppers. All you hear is choppers. All we see is choppers. That spotlight on my blocker. Dope boy to the rescue. Bad bitches get the best view. A lot of money just floating around. All them hoes feeling special. Woo! I know the rent due. Fuck me right and it's sent through. Third time you done used the line. Goddamn, she a pimp too. Teamwork make the dream work.
Unknown, what's up? What's up? Unknown back in the chat. What's good, bro? Hope you been good. We go crazy with them choppers. Selling dope. All a diamond on my blocker.
I got dollars on my blocker. Serve it to my vlogger. Yeah, that's my vlogger.
No problem, fam. Like, man, hey, appreciate it. Appreciate you popping in, man. That was real. That was real. Appreciate you even popping in to say what's up. But like, that's what I mean. Like, but like, it's crazy, bro. Like, they wasn't. It's crazy to see how things play out because they wasn't always beefing. It wasn't always beef. But it's like shit. I understand it though. I understand it though. People changed. People change. Things change. Money for sure changes people. In this situation, I don't know. I feel like if the argument is that Travis is just too neutral, and I get it, it would appear that clips Pusha T and his brother Malice, I feel like they're aligned with Pharrell, so their loyalty lies with Pharrell, which is, again, that's perfectly fine. I understand it, but at the same sense, getting mad at Travis for having multiple people that he's come up with and relatively, relatively has not been like overly, you feel me? Like, you can't fault him for that. I feel like you can't fault him for remaining neutral, because I would remain neutral too. But I do think, I will say the only thing that I think is wrong, Shrek Soup was good, I see you in the chat. Yeah, I feel like the only thing that's really wrong is the fact that he played he played the song, but he didn't play the full song. Like, if you knew that verse, because nine times out of 10 that verse is already cleared and on there for Travis to play it. You could have been a man. Like, you could have been a man and played the full song. And granted, Pharrell would have had no choice but to, he at that point he has no choice but to respect it. But playing it like that's the finished product, and then when you drop the album, you got Drake's verse on there basically taking an aggressive shot at Pharrell. An aggressive shot at Pharrell. And I'm assuming Pusha to even say it in the interview, like, that was directed, like, that's directed at me. Like, I feel like that was directed at me. So it's just one of them things, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. You're scared of the 6. You're scared of the 6. The spinners is out. We spin it for real. Like, yeah, that's OD, bro. That's OD. So, all right, let's change gears though. So in other news chat, we got Ace Bailey sliding in the draft. For all my NBA people, all my sports people, lock in with me. Take a walk with me. So yes, apparently Ace Bailey has been sliding in the draft. I've seen mock drafts where he's not even in the top 5 no more, which is crazy because Ace Bailey is definitely a top 5 talent. You can't sit here and tell me Khan Knipple is better than Ace Bailey, bro. Dylan Harper might be a great fit for San Antonio, but at the same time, do they really need him? Because if we're looking at the identity that San Antonio is built, it's built around their front court, not the back court, their front court. Stephen Castle was a great addition to the back court, but that engine drives off of the big man, the 3 to 5. It's always been that identity for the Spurs. Timmy D, Tiago Splitter, Timmy D, and I think Matt Bonner, Timmy D, Stephen Jackson, Timmy D, David Robinson, front court players dominated. Bruce Bowen was a huge part of them championship teams. Robert Horry was a huge part of them championship teams. But they've always had a solid 3 through 5. Obviously, Manu and Tony, Hall of Fame players, were great in the backcourt, but that is not ultimately what was carrying the team, putting the team a lot back to go get it done. Kawhi Leonard, Timmy D, Tiago Splitter, that championship team that basically ended LeBron's tenure in Miami. So Yeah, I don't understand it. Now, granted, I do think it's a little insane that Ace has declined workouts, because I feel like, and again, NBA's not pulling the NFL with what they did to Shador, because I'm almost willing to bet the house that Ace doesn't fall out the top 10. If he does, then again, bro must have been jumping up on tables in his pre-draft interviews. But declining workouts, I just feel like, especially in a draft like this, like, you don't know what could happen. Mavs could still trade with the number 1 pick trying to get KD. Or a star that's ready. Even though I feel like Cooper is very much ready. I just don't know if ultimately they're gonna have that faith in him as the number 1 pick. Again, San Antonio, I don't think needs a guard per se, a point guard at that. Especially if CP3 is coming back, like, where does Dylan Harper fit in? I personally don't think that the Hornets should draft Con Knipp again. He's a shooter, spot up, which could be great for that team. But don't we got that in Trey Mann? You got Brandon Miller, who gives you PG vibes the way he plays. Ace Bailey also, even though he was shorter than what was listed, because they're talking about 6'10", and he's really 6'7", which is egregious on Rutgers' part. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, Rutgers. That was crazy that y'all did that. So 6'7", he can still dribble the ball. He could get a bucket in multiple ways, all 3 levels. He shows you athleticism, great for his size. If he wants high stock, he needs to do the workouts. Again, I still think even without him doing the workouts, I think he's still a top 5 talent. He's really a top 3 talent. Philly, what are we doing? We talk about VJ Edgecombe. What? Granted, I definitely said after the Olympics that he was a top 3. He was a top 3 talent. Yeah, I think it was either the Olympics or it was FIBA. Whichever he played against pros and was going crazy in FIBA. I think. I don't know if the Bahamas made it. I know he played on a national stage, and I looked at VJ Edgecombe and said, yeah, top 3, top 5 for sure, top 5 lock, because he plays with the confidence of somebody that's been in the league already for like 5 seasons. Like, it's no fear, it's no shakiness to his game. He plays his role. He does what he needs to do. But I think that if I'm the Sixers, I'm looking at a team that I'm bringing back PG. It sounds like they're committing to trying to run it back with Embiid and PG and trying to get them healthy. Jared McCain comes back from tearing his meniscus. I don't think it was the ACL. I think it was a meniscus. So he comes back. You got Tyrese Maxey, who is the guy. He is the guy at the guard spot for y'all. More than likely, y'all point guard. Even though I thought he was a shooting guard, but at one point. But that's y'all point for sure. Ace Bailey has the chance to learn from PG, a person who they compare his game to through and through. So if he's the type of player that's a sponge and doesn't think he's too good to learn, then we could see another PG coming through this, another Paul George coming through this league after he's been paired with Paul George. And they still have Justin Edwards too. So, but that's also what kind of gets me, because I think by Justin Edwards playing how he played this past season, which again, I don't know how you go from being the number 1 ranked player in the country coming out of high school playing at Kentucky, and he didn't have a bad, like, it wasn't like, if people understand how Coach Cal coaches, you're not going to be averaging 20 and 30, even if you are the number one player, unless you're Anthony Davis. So I just, or John Wall at that. So it's just like, I feel like he played his role, but the team overall was buns. So it overshadowed, and he went undrafted. Undrafted was insane. So I feel like him playing how he played is what has ultimately opened the door to them taking Edgecombe. And if Edgecombe comes in, then I think he has a great chance to start at the 2 spot. If they want to bring Jared off the bench as that shooter, that catch and shoot. And I forgot, they also got Quinn Grubb. Yeah. Unless Quinn gonna walk. I don't know if Quinn is a free agent this year. If he's a free agent, then I feel like Quinn is gonna have a good market for sure. But if they're bringing Quinn Grimes back, then yeah, I don't know if VJ Edgecombe is the pick here, because the 1 and the 2 spot is a little deep, and they still got Eric Gordon, old ass. So it's an interesting, that's an interesting spot for Philly. So I don't know what they do with their pick, but I don't know if you just pass up on Ace like that. But again, if Ace man, because they got Ace outside of the top 5. First 5 picks, he's not in those picks. People are saying Trey Johnson to Utah before Ace, which again, Trey Johnson has all the physical tools that you would want in a guard. Great size, great shooting ability. He's a human microwave. When he's on, he's on. When he's off, he's off. But he can fill it up and give you 20 to 25. But do I think he's coming into Utah to be that? I don't know. Because you have Keontae George at the 2. You got Isaiah Collier, who proved to be a good PG, a serviceable PG, at the 1. Utah is also believed to try to make a playoff or a play-in push next season, which again, Lloyd Markkanen, Walker Kessler, front court. You would think that they would be somewhat reasonable, but I think they're still ways away. I think they need a bench, and they need a starting lineup that's consistent on defense. Look at that team and ask who's your lockdown defender besides Colin Sexton, who does not play as much as he should. Who are your rim protectors? Walker Kessler is among one of the best rim protectors in the game, but perimeter defense, they do not got it. They do not got people that can climb up the perimeter or the mid-range. Paint is on lock, but teams that can shoot the ball literally be shooting them out the gym. So that's something to really keep an eye on for Utah. What's up, Amir? Appreciate you being back in the chat. So that is very very interesting to me. I really don't know what is the play there, but to sit up here and tell me that Ace Bailey is not a number 1 prospect, in, like, at one point we was considering him to be number 1 next to Cooper. Him and Cooper were battling out for number 1, the number 1 pick. So how do we go from that to outside of the top 5 because he doesn't want to do workouts? He has good tape at Rutgers. He has great tape at Rutgers. So I can't, like, the eye test is there. I get you want to see somebody, you want to see a player up close and make, but it's like, what are we looking for? What are we literally looking for? And he worked out at the combine. So he did the combine workouts, shooting drills, all. So it's like, I ultimately don't know what are we talking about here. If he falls, a team that is picking, like, matter of fact, bro, hey, let him fall to like pick 11, like wherever the Bulls is picking at, let him fall to us. We'll do him justice. We'll do him justice in Chicago. And apparently, how it sounded, like we might, I ain't gonna lie, if we give up Kobe White idiotic. If we give up Lonzo Ball, idiotic. But I could understand it because Josh Giddey had a great year. But again, I don't think giving up Lonzo is the answer here. Kobe White, actually, I might be able to be okay with Kobe White leaving if, for some strange reason, Ace Bailey falls all the way to us. Pick him up. But then again, we might also take a center because Nikola Vucevic is believed to be traded. Now, where he's going to go, not going to lie, my best bet, if I'm Nikola, and I'm talking to the Bulls front office of, like, preferred destinations, given that Vucevic did right by us, and I feel like if they're going to work with him to send him somewhere, try to go back to the Magic. I really believe that the main problem with the Magic, because they have perimeter defenders in Franz Wagner. Paolo's not that bad at defense on the perimeter. Jalen Suggs, I guess, is decent, but I really think that they need to upgrade at center. Their main problem is the fact that Paolo is your 4-man, your 3 to 4-man, depending on how he's playing. Because him and Franz could interchange at the 3 and the 4. It's no way Paolo should be having a bruise in the paint too, because your actual centers in Goga Batadze and Wendell Carter and Jonathan Isaac just happen to be soft. Like that just doesn't win you games ultimately. So Vucevic available, I say go out to Vucevic. They are a team that they don't need a center, but getting a center that can give you 20 and 10 when he's really cooking and being utilized right might be the move. Because Wendell Carter might be serviceable off the bench, but as a starter, no. And it proved in the playoffs. And they got Desmond Bane now too, which also makes them a lot better. But I do think they need to shore up the center spot for sure. Definitely need to shore up that center spot. And I think they would be a little bit better. Point guard wise, I still think they need a better point guard too. Because Jalen Suggs is not your point guard of the future. He's another one that I believe off the bench he might go crazy. Like at one point, I believed in him when he came out of Gonzaga, by how he played, how he commanded the team. But Nembhard down in Indiana shows you more of that esque of like, when it's my time to get the ball, I could run the offense and I could go get my bucket. Suggs does not give you that. So he's definitely not the answer, which is why I don't understand why they traded Cole Anthony before him. Because Cole is the guy that could do that. He showed in the playoffs he could do that when he got the touches and when the confidence is high. But I don't think he never got full confidence because your team is not giving you full confidence in you being able to be that guy. The point guard, the score if need be, like. But the reason why the Magic went out the way they did in the playoffs was because Paolo was doing it all. You have no help. Franz is getting boxed up, and your guard play is almost non-existent. When Cole Anthony is the guy that's hooping for you at the guard spot, it should say something. They did get robbed by KCP, so they offloaded a bad contract onto the Grizzlies, which again, I don't understand why we trade then. When I say we, the Grizzlies are not my team, but why give up Desmond Bane for KCP? That is definitely not the answer, and his contract is god awful. Like, Grizzlies, that's why I think the Grizzlies are really about to blow it up. I think the front office probably has sour grapes with Ja Morant and everything that happened with the whole, that situation. Jaren Jackson Jr., my issue with him is that it's no way you're near 7 feet trying to play on the perimeter. That's why him and Cat are literally, I'm all for shooting bigs, but you're still the 5. You still got a bruise down low too. It's called inside out game. Outside in, however you want to do it. You want to start off shooting and then go to the basket, but trying to spend the whole game on the perimeter. I don't care if you got 8-foot Zach Edey. You were supposed to be down there. You were the max contract player. You should be bruising in the paint. That's why you never take the over on Jaren Jackson rebounds, because he gonna give you 2 in 40 minutes. So yeah, I don't know what they're doing down in Memphis, but it gives that they're finna blow it up. And if they're gonna blow it up, go get some picks, because they got the Magic. I think the Magic got like a top 13, top 15 pick. They definitely got a first round pick in this year's draft, so Memphis gets that, and they get some future picks along with that. So yeah, I think if you gonna blow it up right now. Blow it up right now. Start fresh. You fired your head coach in Taylor Jenkins that I thought was doing a good job. I thought he was doing a decent job, and then they got him up out of there mid-season. He just took them to the playoffs as well, like a top 5, top 3 seed last season. They just ran into LA, who was hot. Like, LA was just that. You got D'Lo having Brooklyn flashbacks. Like, it's just hard to deal with, bro. And on a young team, it just takes time. But I feel like everybody in the league just feels like they gotta be win now. You don't gotta be win now. You're still selling tickets. Especially if you're the Grizzlies, you're still selling tickets. Washington, Charlotte, those are like Utah. Those are teams that should be trying to put their foot on the gas, trying stuff to see what works. But Grizzlies, what are we doing? What are we doing? Magic, great negotiation skills. Even though I still think you shouldn't have gave up four picks, 4 first rounders, even if they are future. 4 first rounders for Desmond Bane. He better come in and give you that 20 and near 50, 40, 90 splits. If he's not giving you that, yeah, you still lost the trade and you're back at square one. Like, how does KCP and Cole Anthony get traded before Gary Harris? Like Gary Harris still sits on that team. How is he still employed? No cap. Like, is he a great locker room guy? Does he got dirt on the front office? Jalen Suggs done lost his hairline, and Gary Harris is still there. And Wendell Carter, not gonna lie, at some point you gonna have to pay for your crimes for what you're doing to these franchises. You did us dirty down in Chicago. I believed in you. Did us dirty down in Chicago, and you're doing them dirty down in Orlando. Just saying, man. We gotta stop committing robbery here. I'm just really sad, man, because my franchise is a poverty franchise, man. Like we so bummed, like, bro. The Chicago Bulls are so buns. Actually, we're getting better. We got Montes Bazulis, which I was happy about, because again, the Hornets continue to get it wrong in the draft. Oh my gosh. They just started getting better with their picks when they got LaMelo, but my goodness. Like, Buzelis was right there. I forgot who they picked up. I think they picked up like an international player, bruh. They barely played. Didn't contribute. Montes Bazulis was right there, and you did not take him. So, glad we got him. And not gonna fake. Patrick Williams gotta go. We gotta find a way to offload that contract, bruh. I think he's making like 30 or 40 mil a year, bro. What and for what? What is he giving us? Because ESPN hyped him up like he was the next Kawhi. I have not seen it yet. Bro, just be out there for funsies. Man, boy, I tell you, we got Dalen Terry, who again, I don't know if he's been putting in work. He ain't really gotten a lot of burn, so we'll see if this season is the season he really starts to break out, or if this pick was just a fun pick just because. Like, he's there. He got size. Let's see what the potential, you know? Like, we love to use that word in sports, potential. The potential of what could be. Versus the eye test of, this guy is really nice. Let's pick him up. But it's looking like we're going to draft a center out of Georgetown. So we're going to see if bro really like that. I really have not seen the tape on bro, but people have been really high on the big from Georgetown. So I do, and again, I think if we're going to get rid of Vucevic, then yes, we definitely take a big. If we're going to keep him, we need a wing. We need a wing defender. Because I think Buzelis is the answer at PF. You can put him at the PF or the small forward, or you can even let him bring the ball up court. Like, he could play 1 through 5, to be honest with you, but because he's like 6'10", that could handle and shoot, and he's athletic. I really feel like he could have had a better dunk contest. We'll talk about that a whole nother time. But yeah, that's really the outlook. But yeah, man, this is a short stream. I really touched on what I was gonna touch on. We was gonna play some Black Ops 6, but we'll do that later on. Definitely gonna be doing a horror night tonight. I got a new game to play, so we're gonna experience that. Just want to say, I love all of y'all, man. Everybody that be popping in, watching the streams, dropping likes, dropping subs. Y'all really be clutch for me. And I'm going to catch y'all later on the night. Phase1BRose, again, you new to the channel and you was in this stream or you watched the stream afterwards, hit the like, subscribe, comment your favorite part of the stream or what you want to see me stream next. And I'm